pulled the trailing arms, put in the prothane bushings. I'm gonna show you. I made a tool for this. This guy here. I made this tool to push them in nice and even because they have the little cutouts in them. That fits, pushes them in nice and even. Here's a pile of parts we're replacing on the hatch. This is just the rear suspension. I'll show you the new parts as I put them on. Here we have our favorite Buddy Club coilovers going on the hatchback. We'll get these initially adjusted and put on the car. And
so just to bring you up to speed what's going on, George is adjusting the coilovers, setting the height and the spring rate for the hatch. I'm enjoying a delicious Starbucks white chocolate mocha, my absolute favorite. Thanks Jeff, by the way, for getting me addicted to this coffee. The little piece came in for the clutch bushing. I want to show you that real quick. Again, $2.70 I think it is, but it's absolutely essential for the clutch feel. So what I'm going to do is try to install this while enjoying this beautiful coffee and hopefully not spilling it on the interior. Alright, so the pin is in now. See, now we have no slop in there. The clutch does what it's supposed to do right away.
we also got a Skunk 2 rear tower bar. Looks pretty good. Not going to focus on it, but that's alright. You'll see it when it goes in. I showed you the pile of parts we took off. Here's the new stuff going on. There's our Buddy Club coilover. We've got our camera kit installed. And we have the new Alpha Series control arm. We had it redone in Blackwell because gold wasn't really going for what we had doing. Or the other way around.
So people ask all the time, hey, can we see Esther work in the car? Well, here you go, she's got a wrench on it. Now, I'm a little bit OCD, just to let you know, I have a hard time letting go. There's a song about that. When you're, wait,
yeah,
don't hit the body.
Of course I won't. That's why I put my hand here.
See, she gets it. So you should set that up. I'm going to support the shock from the other side.
Okay.
All right, take it off.
We're good? Okay.
Yeah, take it all in. Don't sweat. Hit it. You notice I gave you the wrench with a rubber grip on the end?
Yeah, that's nice of you. I think we're good.
All right. Don't drop it down the hole.
No, my tiny hands have it.
There it is. One ugly shock. Look, let me show you another problem. Again, everything we looked at this car. Here's the dust cover. See how it's all mashed up? This cover, a dust cover, hence what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to keep the dirt out of this area here, which is known as the stanchion. You can see how it's all scarred up in there from dirt getting in there, and it rubs up and down. It usually blows the seal out and ruins the shock. Well, these are going in the garbage anyway. We'll keep the spring. It's an H&R spring. We'll probably put these up on one of the local forums. Try and recoup a little bit of the money. These are the StopTech slotted rotors. Again, slotted isn't anything to do with the cooling effect. It is to release the gas between the pad and the rotor. A lot of people don't realize what this is for. Alright, front low control arms are on. This had extended lug nuts. Well, I know somebody's going to tell me and give me their reason. We're not leaving them extended. We have to run open lug nuts, which don't look as good in my opinion. And for the purpose of this car, we don't need 6 inches of thread sticking out behind the wheel and making it look, it just looks like a Mad Max look. That's not my look. And 5 lugs are going to handle all the horsepower we need just with a regular stud. So these are marked to the OEM length so that we can put our favorite lugs on there, which is the spline drives. They're a closed end. It looks finished. It doesn't stick outside the wheel. I just see I've been painting my hand. So someone's going to mention this, but that is why we're doing that, because it's for function and for looks. Control arm's going to get replaced. We've got brand new Skunk 2 ones. These might be okay. I'll take a look when they come out. Again, we might pass those on to somebody, but for all purposes, we want to make sure it's new. And then once it goes together, we have new Gator axles. We didn't show those, but we've had them for a couple of months. They've already been sitting here. Next thing is to put the intake manifold. We've just got a gasket. By the way, the new Felpro gaskets are very much like OEM, if not OEM. They're not like the old paper ones that you used to get. So intake manifold is going to go on, turbo manifold, and turbo will be going on here soon. Okay, so upper control arm removed. It is a genuine Skunk 2 part. It's the newer one, which has the plate on the top and the bolts on the bottom, which makes it easier to adjust. It's not in bad shape. These bushings are great. This ball joint is a little loose, but it's not bad. The boot is split. I don't know how long these have been on here, but again, we'll just sell these, even if they're just a few dollars. We're gonna sell these. These are the new Skunk 2 arms. Send part, I hope. Didn't even look at it. These have been sitting here for probably 2 months. But yeah, these are the right ones. Again, you see how the plate is on the top, the adjusters are on the bottom. Makes life much easier when you're doing the alignment. And again, same thing. Just brand new. Any idea what this is? You have no clue. Actually, somebody does. These are something that we made for the K-Site. Actually, George made these out of an old set of axles. And the idea is while we're building the car, when you're rolling it around, it stops the front wheel bearings falling apart. Because when you put this together, it helps actually hold the wheel bearing together. And if the wheel starts to do this, the wheel bearings fall apart. Ask me how we know. So these are something that are now 3 years old, but they've been used 2 or 3 cars now, right?
Yeah, every time someone goes to the body shop, which has been at least twice.
So you take the axle out, you put this in, you torque it up, boom, roll it around, tow it, whatever you need to do.
It was because the all-wheel drive Insight, nobody knew we were making an all-wheel drive Insight. We sent it to the body shop and didn't leave any all-wheel drive components in it.
That's right.
So these stayed in the back to hold the hubs together.
Yeah, nobody knew there was a nut, there was a cap went over it, it just looked like a car. Because we didn't want someone sneaking pictures and it getting released on the internet before we wanted it to. So we're very secretive, so keep that in mind. If you want your project secret, we're definitely secret. Alright, so these are our axles we had done by Gator in Orlando. I'm using Gator a long time, by the way. These are essentially OEM axles just beefed up. They're not the stage 4 or the stage 2 or anything like that. They're just heavier duty joints, and what they do is they tighten this up so there's a lot less slop in here, and they use good quality boosts and good quality bearings. I mean, they're as close to OEM as possible. Anybody knows about OEM stuff, they're still, in my opinion, one of the better axles out there. And there should be a left and a right. This here should go into the transmission side, which is the driver's side, and we'll close this case area so it has a male and a female. So you've already space greased it? Yep. Have you got it all over your hand yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Make sure you put just a little bit on your hand, and you will track it everywhere. Alright, so fuel rail and fuel lines are on.
It's that time.